It's the VC, and it's me doing a vinyl update. It's been about a week, which is my usual, before I do a vinyl update. So, let's get on with it, shall we? I got some odds and ends to show here before I show the vinyl. This book that I picked up here, it's called India Bazaar. And I'd seen this quite a few years ago, because I used to get the catalog in the mail, but I don't think I ever seen it in person. It's just got like some random, basically like advertisements and I don't know, a little bit of everything. It's India based, but it's it's cool as far as I'm concerned. So, glad to pick that up. It was real cheap. Then I got the new issue of Shindig with Kinks there. And it's funny because when I bought this at Barnes & Noble, I think it was, there was like 4 or 5 magazines that had the Kinks on the cover. So I thought that was rather strange. I don't know, have they released something recently? Some reissues or something? I'm not sure. Because usually, sometimes when a band does that, they show up a lot more. This also has Brazilian Psychedelic in it. And then Wayne from Flaming Lips article in there. And then I picked up this, I don't know, it's been a little bit. It's a recent issue of Uncut, Freak Out, with Captain Beefheart on it. It has 101 of the weirdest albums of all time. And of course, I'm totally into that. And I'll read you I'll give you the 101. There's the insert. But I'll give you the 101 that they choose. It's Pink Floyd, The Final Cut, which came out in 1983. Which I have that record, and I've always thought it was really good. It's Pink Floyd. It was their, I want to say, comeback album. It's not really appropriate, but anyway. Came with this CD here called Tune In. And it's 15 tracks of the best new music. I'm not real familiar with any of these bands, which is sort of the whole point, to discover new music. And it has the CD that looks the same there. And then this sort of is a similar type pattern. A book I picked up. It's called Psychedelic Sex. And it's a pretty large book there. Got some green and purple going on, but it says here on the back, when I told my mother about taking LSD, she was quite concerned. It could lead to marijuana, she warned. Mom was right about that. But I can't really show you. I guess I could show you this much. There's the cover itself. And I can't really show you the back of it, because it's a little bit even more explicit than the front. And I don't know if I can even show you any of the pictures in here, because it's definitely scantily clad. Actually, it's even more than scantily clad. These people have like nothing on. So yeah, I can't really find one page that I could really show. So I guess I'm not going to. But anyway, I picked that up. I paid too much money for this book, but, what are you going to do? And then on to the vinyl, after all that. Starting off with the Harmonic Cats, Dolls, Dolls, Dolls. And I'd seen this record at least one other time, maybe twice, and it was like destroyed. So this one is a pretty good copy of this one. It's really dusty. But yeah, usually I'll buy records if they're like really played to death and even scuffed up a lot. But the ones I'd seen for that one, even the cover and the record itself was destroyed. This one's a really good one. This one here is Bob Liddell, Take Me Home With You, and it's autographed by Bob. This is one of those great covers from a basically unknown artist, more than likely. He does a Neil Diamond medley. He does You Light Up My Life. All I Have to Do Is Dream. Then he does an Elvis tribute. Send in the Clowns, Southern Nights. So yeah, I'm sure this is great. I haven't listened to this one yet, but how could it not be great? Let's see what the label is. I don't know what label it is there, but G-less label, I think. So I think it's one of these records that I actually had to find an inner sleeve for it. I'm getting all choked up. I must be overdue for some coffee. And then Bob Barker, not the same Bob Barker as The Price is Right, but This Is the Day. And, you know, had to pick it up. Why wouldn't I? Because, you know, it's just great. And if you look at the front again, there's a big fountain back there behind him. And of course, this is a gospel album. Came out in 1976. Awesome suit he's wearing there. No sleeve on this one. And this one I thought was really cool. The Love Machine soundtrack by Dionne Warwick. And He's Moving On and Amanda, I guess, were the singles. This is basically the same picture on the back. And I liked it because, I mean, I like Dionne Warwick, but I like it because of the Ankh font there on her name, and then it has the Ankh on the front and the back cover, the inner cover. And then the record is on Scepter Records. So I haven't listened to this yet either, but it'd be interesting. I mean, I sort of know what to expect with Dionne Warwick. And then this one, Music to Break Any Mood, Dick Shorey's new percussion ensemble. You know, the cover alone basically sold it, which is the whole point. But, you know, these type of records are, you know, right down my alley. It's really stuff that I look for all the time and run across ever so often. And then this one, London Bobby 54 Traditional Pub Songs, special 2-album set at the pub. And it's a party sing-along, it says, backroom sing-along. And here's the track listings. And this is got the gatefold going on there. Some awesome pictures. So this is on British Records. How appropriate. And some of the songs on here are Welcome to the Pub. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Sister Grace. Puff the Tragic. I can't even say that word. I can say it, I'm just not going to say it. My Ding-a-Ling. Vatican Rag. Shine on Harvest Moon. And some of these songs are pretty racy by the titles. They're Moving Father's Grave, Don't Dilly Dally, Waiting at the Church. Interesting. It's a Canadian record, so that'll be interesting. Then this one, my girlfriend found this one for me at the thrift store. It's a Charlie Walker, and it's got Don't Squeeze the Charmin on it, which is a song that I have a cousin named Charmin. It's spelled different than the song title, but She doesn't like that song, but I like it, and I like Charlie Walker. So I'll probably like the whole album, I'm sure. Fast Women, Slow Horses, and Wine. Pistol Packin' Mama. That's on Epic Records. So that was a cool find. The Irish Rovers, The Life of a Rover. My girlfriend found this one too. It was what we did one day, and I think she had mentioned this in one of her recent videos. One of the thrift stores we go to, or there's more than one, but one of them, the one that we were at, I'll say that, has quite a few records. And so she started at one end and I started at the other. And we picked out stuff that we wanted and that we thought the other one would want, because we sort of know each other's tastes. And these are some of the ones that she picked out for me. This one too, the Bobs, Song for Tomorrow Morning. I have, I don't think I have any Bobs on vinyl. I know I have some on CD. And they're an a cappella group that does their own material, and then they also do cover songs. One of the CDs I have, they do Welcome to the Jungle, and it's like hilarious. But it's on Music Hall, American Music Hall Records. So yeah, that was sort of unusual to find that one. And the last one I'll show in this video here is Holiday for Percussion, Dick Shorey's Percussion Pops Orchestra. And this is one of those albums that I look for, the stereo action ones. This one's quite destroyed, but pull the sleeve out here. Maybe. And there's the insert, inner sleeve rather. Miracle Surface, and on RCA. The record's in perfect condition. It's just these white covers, they just don't hold up, you know, after all these years. People's dirty hands. So, that's all I have to show in this video, this vinyl update, if you will. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate all my subscribers. Lost my train of thought. It happens. And keep watching. I'll be making a a room tour video. My room, my record room, aka Hernando's Hideaway, is what I call it. It's not really ready for a room tour, but the time it's going to be ready, you know, I don't know when that'll be, because you heard me say in videos previous, I need to get some more record shelves, and then of course by getting record shelves I'll have to do some rearranging, which is a nightmare. But you know, it's the life of a record collector, or a music hoarder in general, or just a hoarder in general. So I'll be doing a room tour probably within the next couple videos that you see. One of those will be a room tour. So stay tuned, and please subscribe, please comment, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next round. Toodles.